Welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan here alongside Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Friday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, that one's going to be the 7th game of the season, almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. And it's Landale in at the center. And for Golden State, backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. With teams fine-tuning rotations in these early stages of the season, Richard, some players can be, I think, unsure about their role.
Hey, but that's part of the job. You just have to stay ready. Whenever your team calls your number, you have to go in and do the job that they ask.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Curry. Here's Green, and he banks in the layup.
Relentless. You will never outwork Draymond.
Memphis with the ball. Now here's Wells. Last time 14 points for him. Now here's Morant for 3. The Warriors pull it in. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
And we're watching two teams looking to make that next step. They want to break out of the middle of the pack, prove they can do some damage.
Jackson misses. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And Green gets it to go.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
And here's Morant coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. And he goes right over Jonathan Kuminga and slams it down.
Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Kuminga. 3-pointer, Butler, and the 3 ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Landale. Outside Jackson. Back to Landale. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. And Jackson throws it down hard.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, he'll range out beyond the arc, and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Now here's Wells. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And you can see the strength that Jackson has added to that huge frame. He is turning into a monster.
So, RJ, when you think about Jaren Jackson, defense is the first thing that comes to mind, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Triple J is a force. He's a perennial candidate for all defensive honors, and I'm glad I didn't have to shoot on this guy.
That's good from Jackson. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer, guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
We'll continue to track that story. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Right side, Butler. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a three-point game, and Jackson gets it to go.
And he can hurt you with his jumper also. Jackson's confidence is rising after draining that one.
Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Now here's Kuminga. Hasn't made one yet. Green with a screen on Morant. Here's Curry with the three, rebounded by Jackson. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Nuggets. Landale, and he dunks it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now, here's Butler, coming off a solid outing against Denver. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Butler.
With his touch, Curry can beat you from inside as easily as he can outside.
Now, Morant. Inside, Landale. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Curry. They trail by 7. Outside, Green lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Butler's got 5.
A high IQ play from a high IQ player. Butler, the second chance opportunity there.
To the left side wing. Butler with the steal. To the middle. Trying to find Podziemski. Gets it to him. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
To the wing on the left. Morant scanning the floor. And there's the drive to the paint. Landale. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now, here's Butler. 5 points in the game. They get it again. Shoots over Wells. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 7 points in the game.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Caldwell Pope outside. Inside, 5 on the clock. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I think you can tell Jackson Jr. is enjoying himself on offense, playing with a ton of energy.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. Back to Morant. They set the pick. It's rebounded by Kuminga. The Warriors have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Shots good from Butler.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Morant outside. Caldwell Pope outside. Landale with it, working on Green. Now the Grizzlies are one of 8 remaining teams, Richard, in search of their first NBA championship.
And the closest they've gotten was that grit and grind era, when they made it as far as the Western Conference Finals in 2013. But can they get back to that level?
Free throw good. Landale. Fields checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Memphis also making some changes. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Vince Williams comes in for Wells. And Conchar subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Second free throw, no good. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Now here's Morant. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. With the drive, Conchar, good.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Curry. Golden State moving it around. Butler with the ball. Aldama's there, and it's Butler missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And that one drops.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Here's Curry, following the basket by John Morant. Outside Butler. Here's Green, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the start of the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, I was very, very blessed to be a part of that Steph, Clay, and Draymond's first playoff run back in 2013. Matter of fact, some of the Warrior fans are still mad at me for some missed free throws. But I was 90 years old. Let it go.
That's good from Green.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
And both free throws good for Green. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Warriors trail by 3. Hield outside. Back to Horford. Pass to Hield. Now here's Horford. On the wing, Hield. And it's all evened up.
Hield showing his quick release.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Williams. Jackson with the screen. Williams' shot is off. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's Santos, guarded by Jackson. Here's Green. That one falls. Green's got 8 points.
Nobody has ever accused Draymond of playing soft. He goes right into the contact and still manages to convert the chance.
To the inside, and stolen by Horford. Spencer, the pass to Green. Over Jackson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. A minute 42 left here in the opening quarter. To the right side. They need this. Not going to go that time. The Warriors leading. Here's Spencer. Pass to Horford. On the wing, Hield. Pocket 6 from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
And so here's Memphis. After the missed 3 from Buddy Hield, there's Jackson with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
And the Grizzlies lead by 1. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Left side, Horford. Puts up a deep three. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Jackson. Williams with a clean look. And the Grizzlies another 3.
Tremendous vision. Passing out of the shot. That's great decision making.
Here's Hield. Here's Santos. Releases from the wing and drills it.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so it's Jaren Jackson making highlights for the Memphis Grizzlies. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Here's Jackson Davis out there with Butler. Then it's Hield. Then there's Horford and Richard.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Butler is smart and knows to take what you give him. If the mid-range is open, he'll take it.
Outside Williams. Jackson setting the pick here for Williams. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Aldama. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. RJ, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, he is definitely a tone setter.
Yeah, Kevin, on the court and in the locker room, this man is tenacious. He lets you know exactly what he's thinking. Teams fear him, and sometimes his teammates do as well.
And so here's Memphis. Following the score by Golden State. Aldama, no good on the triple.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've put their hard hats on and gone to work on the offensive boards. Those second chance points can really energize a team.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Now here's Williams. Here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Horford.
Putting his 6'11" frame to use. Jackson's a low, down low. Good luck stopping him.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That free throw, no good.
Talk about guys who quietly dominate on both ends of the floor. Jaren Jackson Jr., at times, he just makes it look so easy.
Gary Payton has checked in for the Warriors. He hits the second from the line. Here's Hield. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver. Pass to Butler. Over Conchar. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Butler's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Jackson, a screen on Hield. Down low and stolen by Horford. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Memphis. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Williams, that's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now, here's Butler. Defense is right there. Hield outside. Butler sets a screen for Hield. Back to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Conchar pulls it in. Conchar's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the wing right side. Horford with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Hield. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Warriors with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Horford. Podziemski's coming in for Trace Jackson Davis. And Curry subbed in for Gary Payton. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant comes in for John Conchar. Jackson dishes to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Out to the wing. Takes a 3. And it's Curry with the rebound.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Hield from outside. And it's Green with the jam.
Look at how effectively Green uses his body, disrupting the defense with the screen and making some room for himself.
Morant with it. Morant takes off. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. Butler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Now here's Butler. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And he makes that one. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now here's Morant. To the paint, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Butler on the wing. Pass to Green. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Morant against Curry. There's Jackson with the 3. Curry with the rebound. Warriors leading by 8. Outside Butler. Hield from outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Hield's got 6 points.
You got to expect this from a high-volume shooter with range like Hield. He loves to let threes fly from everywhere.
Morant outside. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Green passes to Butler. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
And he's never been shy about asserting his dominance. This is classic Jimmy Butler play so far.
Bounce pass from Aldama. There's a screen by Aldama. Inside, Butler with the steal. And here we go, Butler heading to the hoop. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
The game of green, it's about testing the defense, finding their weak spots.
The Warriors have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Such a great guy to have on the team and an amazing defender. Green even led the league in steals one year.
The Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Pass to Morant. 6 to shoot. Here's Jackson. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Ooh, those are some grown man points there by Jackson Jr.
Up top, Podziemski. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope, and the shot goes down. Podziemski's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Here's Morant. Podziemski grabs the board.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
It's deflected. Stolen by Jackson. It's Morant in the corner. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Pass to Butler. Shoots over Wells. That one bounces around and comes back out. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Kevin?
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here's Butler, following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Here's Green. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Morant against Curry. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Morant.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Here's Jackson, following the score by Golden State. Pass to Wells. Clock at 6. Memphis moving that ball around. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Wells has got his first 3 points of the game. Curry against Morant. Outside, Kuminga sinks the triple.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. State. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Aldama's checked in. .153 left to play in the first half. Caldwell Pope pass to Aldama. To the inside. Morant. In the center of things, Morant.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Right side, Kuminga. Horford. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here is Wells. He's looking for Aldama and finds him. Landale finds Morant. The three-pointer, no good. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 7. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Curry against Morant. The 11-footer misses off the left iron. Warriors leading by 9. Outside, Horford. 41 seconds left in the first half. Here's Green. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I like when Green looks to score. He's good at putting defenses in a bind.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4.
Shoot 2.
That free throw missing.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And he's good on the second. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Morant. To the middle. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Horford kicks to Kuminga. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Colts in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, yeah. One more time. A round of applause.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And taking a look at Memphis, great start to the year. They came in prepared both mentally and with the game plan.
Yeah, winning the first 2 games of the season would give them a huge confidence boost. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Golden State Warriors.
Offensive rebounding is like an ATM, cashing in extra chances to score. Trust me, that's a fun way to play.
I do. Trust a guy with over 4,000 offensive rebounds. Also, the guards love the extra kickouts from the paint.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for that?
Warriors leading by 8. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. The front court is Wells and Jackson. And it's Landale in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
Now here's Caldwell Pope outside Jackson. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. Morant bullies his way inside.
Shows great imagination offensively. Morant, so many tricks up his sleeve.
Outside Butler. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. From the baseline. He can't get that one. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Inside, here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there, straight power. Bajemski with it. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Butler feeling out of it. Overwhelmed. Butler making it happen inside.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
Morant against Curry. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Morant.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Pass to Green. To the inside. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Green. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Now here's Morant. He's got 16. Driving the lane, Landale, and the shot goes in. Landale's got 11 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Morant against Curry. Outside Butler. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Morant. Caldwell Pope outside. Down low. Now Landale. He's got 11. Back to Caldwell Pope. Morant against Curry. And it's Morant missing.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Through contact, Butler puts it in.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing here by 8. Driving inside. And finished off by Morant.
Any trip that ends with Morant going to the hoop, it's great for his team.
Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Outside, Green. Outside, Butler. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Landale's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Jackson kicks to Morant. To the paint. Here's Landale. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 8 now on the night. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
Impeccable touch from Steph.
Caldwell Pope right side. Wells passes to Caldwell Pope. Jackson down low, defended by Butler. And the shot goes in. Landale's got 6 points in the quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Now here's Butler. 30 points in the game. Pass to Green. It's rebounded by Memphis. Landale's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Morant. He's got 18. Shoots over Curry. And it's Morant missing. Warriors leading by 7. Podziemski with it. Outside Butler. Some nice passing by Golden State. Kuminga bounce pass. It's Curry outside. Landale grabs the miss. Landale's got his 6th rebound on the night. Morant dishes to Jackson. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Jackson. Pass to Landale. Over Green. Landale misses. The Warriors have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Curry finds Podziemski. Here's Butler. Wells grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Jackson. 19 points in the game. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Pass to Wells. A 3-ball. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Warriors leading by 4. Now Podziemski. Now here's Curry. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Caldwell Pope passes to Morant. From the top of the key, he buries it. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Curry on the wing. Guarded by Morant. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Number 1, Stephen Curry.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Conchar comes in for Jalen Wells. The Grizzlies shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Morant passes to Conchar. Here's Jackson, guarded by Horford. For the tie, lock at 6. Jackson misses. Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Curry. Lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
Now here's Morant. 20 points for him. Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Jackson. And Vince Williams subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And here is Horford. Out left to the wing. Moody finds Horford. Back to Moody. Over Williams. Hits the close-range jumper. And the Warriors lead by 4.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
There's a screen by Aldama. Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They've led by as many as 11 points. To the middle, trying to find Jackson Davis, and gets it to him.
The playmaking of Hield, it's really improved over the years.
Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And the Warriors with possession here. Grizzlies making the shot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer Hield. The Grizzlies pull it in. Up top, Morant. Defended by Moody. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Williams against Hield. Now Jackson Davis. He's got 11. There's the pick. Hield from outside. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Jackson. Hield, the pass to Moody. His three-pointers off the mark. Memphis trailing here. Right side Jackson. Swiped away.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate. Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
For the lead. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, and that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Grizzlies lead by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They're going with Hield and Butler on the wings. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Horford, and it's Spencer in at the 1. Here's Spencer. Pass to Hield. This one for 3. The shot comes out, and the Grizzlies leading by 4. And here's Jackson. 3-pointer. That one misses. The Warriors shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Butler up top. Pass to Spencer. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists tonight.
No doubt that Butler continues to improve his passing. An excellent playmaker, really wants to make his teammates better. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Butler against Williams. Up again. And it's Butler stuffing it right back through.
I just love how high Butler elevates, especially when he's jamming in putbacks. Just an exceptional athlete.
Outside Jackson. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now here's Hield. Conjar covering. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Warriors lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now here's Jackson. There's a screen by Aldama. Jackson misses. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Hield, the pass to Horford. Back to Hield. Horford sets a screen for Hield. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
From past the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them 3-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making 3s. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now, here's Horford. Outside Curry. They set the pick. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the 3.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. It's a 1-point game. Here's Jackson. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play.
Second personal foul.
That one on Horford.
Yeah, we know Morant can put up tons of points, but Ja is at his best when he's also involving others.
Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis.
One shot.
Richard, the dynamic Ja Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than Ja Morant, and I'm coming up short. Ja doesn't just make plays, he makes memories.
Curry kicks to Horford. Pass to Butler. Lets the three fly. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Curry against Morant. Here's Aldama. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Green. Outside Butler. Down low. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Jaren Jackson.
I like when Horford seeks out his offense like this. Look, making the D compromise on one or the other.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Free throw good, Horford. And the Warriors with some changes. Kuminga's come in for Draymond Green. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Heel. And the Grizzlies also with a sub. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Conjaw. And Al Horford drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Up top, Morant, guarded by Kerr. And Morant gets it to go.
Yeah, that's the endless energy of Ja Morant. There's no denying that man.
Here's Pajemski. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Butler. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. On the wing, Williams. Defended by Kuminga. Aldama inside. Back to Williams. Now here's Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. And it's Morant missing. The Warriors trailing. Pass to Butler. Butler converts it over the defense.
You know, the way Butler handles himself in the paint, it really impressive. Just kind of out-muscles and outworks anything the defense throws at him.
Morant lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Pass to Butler. Shoots over Aldama, and there the Warriors now with another bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
There's Jackson with the 3. They get it back. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Misses the 3. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Outside Butler. To the inside to take the lead. And Horford finishes inside. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And Horford has to run these screening rolls countless times. That experience helps him capitalize right there.
Timeout called by Coach Isillo. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Green is checked in for Al Horford. Doc Landale's checked in for Memphis. Jalen Wells comes in for Vince Williams. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Inside. Here's Landale. Great D that time from Green. Warriors have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Back to Podziemski. Pass to Buck. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Grizzlies have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Jackson passes to Morant. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle, looking for Kuminga. He gets it there.
Oh, I feel bad for that rim. Kuminga, this is what he does.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside Jackson. Caldwell Pope kicks to Well. Jackson deciding where to go with it. A 3 from Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. Butler passes to Green. And here is Curry. Steph Curry with the answer.
Oh, you can always count on Curry for a clapback triple.
Here's Landale. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Butler on the way. Shot clock at 5. From 18 feet away, and that one is good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Curry against Morant.
Morant doing a good job using the pump fake to his advantage.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
And the first one at the line is good.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. They've led by as many as 11 points. Butler outside. Curry setting the pick for Butler. Hands off.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Outside, Green.
Grizzlies foul. Ja Morant. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Warriors, Draymond Green. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
And the second free throw, good. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant with it. Jackson sent the pick here for Morant. Throws it down. What an assist!
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Curry against Morant. Floats one up. And they double up. Kuminga. Oh, the dunk.
And how about that composure from Kuminga, answering the call when his team needed one.
At the line for one, Jonathan Kuminga.
That one misses for Kuminga.
And we continue to see Kuminga improve at a steady rate. He's a young big with a bright future in this league. And how about the poise Caldwell Pope displayed on that possession? They needed an important basket, and he was ready and willing.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And they double up. Here's Kuminga. Rats loose a three. Morant there for the rebound. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Memphis trailing here. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Morant. Oh, that was a two-hander.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that hit factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
Now, here's Curry. Morant with the steal. 4-on-3 break. No good on the layup. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Now Curry, strong move off the glass.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And we have a timeout called by Thomas Isolo. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Now Jackson. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Huge turnover at really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Butler. And get the three.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
They set the screen, and they double up Morant.
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Outside Curry. Green with a screen on Morant.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Timeout called by Coach Isolo. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And talking about the approach now, What are they looking at?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Morant, the three is off. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
So let's go courtside, where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jimmy, a hard-fought win. Talk about the mentality of this team.
Never giving up on any play, man, and playing through the end. That's who we are, man. I take this one. I like this one.
We'll take it. Thanks, Jimmy.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jimmy Butler.